Hey guys, get ready with me while I tell you about how my boyfriend cheated on me at my volleyball tournament. So this story is going to start in the beginning of summer, I would say, and we're going to call him Kevin. So me and Kevin have been dating for a good 6 months, and I always went to like his basketball games and stuff, so I thought it would be a great idea for him to come to one of my volleyball tournaments. So he drove with me there. The way there was probably like an hour and a half maybe. And it was a good time. The car, I fell asleep on his shoulder, all that stuff. It was cute. It was fun until it wasn't. So I'm about to start playing the first game of the tournament, and all of a sudden he starts acting really weird. Like, he won't look at me in the eyes, and I was just really confused. But before I went to go play, he started wishing me. He was like, good luck, like, you got this, I love you, all that stuff. And then I start playing. I want to say like 20 minutes into playing, he was nowhere to be found. Like, he should be on the sides, like watching his girlfriend, but he just wasn't. I did not know where he was at, or anything like that. You know who else I didn't know where they were at? My sister. So that was my first red flag. They should have both been watching me on the sides. But I was like, it's okay. Like, they're probably walking around. Like, maybe they're getting some, like, merch or something. Like, I don't know. Whatever. And they weren't back the rest of the game. I thought it was weird, so I started asking around. I was like, have any of you seen them? Like, do you know where they'd be at? And no one had any idea. My sister and my boyfriend both turned off their locations. So I was just like, I was weirded out. And then I'm looking around and I see my boyfriend and my sister holding hands. And I was appalled, guys. I was like shocked. The moment they saw me, they stopped holding hands. And then my sister was like, oh, like, I thought you were still playing. I thought your tournament was going to go on for another like few hours. And I was like, no. So where were you guys? They said they were looking for me, but they both knew I was playing, so I knew that was a lie. So I kind of just stared at them and waited for someone to say something, or at least give me like a real answer, because that was not a real answer. They kept changing the subject and wouldn't tell me where they were at, so I just decided to let it go and just like see what happens, So I had another game in like 20 minutes, so I just hung out with my boyfriend and stuff. Right before my next game, my boyfriend is about to say, like, you got this, Malia, but instead of my name, he says my sister's name, and I was like shocked. So I just like knew something was going on. Like, I had a gut feeling. So wait, what are we calling him? I think we're calling him Kevin, or I don't really know. But I was like, Kevin, just tell me what is happening. Like, why are you acting so weird? Because he was also like lying to me about stupid stuff, and I was like, just tell me. That is when this man tells me that he was in the bathroom with my sister the whole first game that I had, and they were planning to do it again the next game. So then I grabbed him and I threw him up, and then I kicked him over the net.
Storytime on why cops pulled me out of my class and interrogated me because my best friend hit me at school. It sounds crazy because it is crazy, literally crazy. This is basically what happened. My best friend is literally like the craziest person you'll ever meet. No joke, she has like extreme ADHD. So she's literally crazy. We both have ADHD, but hers is like to the extreme. So just imagine the two of us together. It's really bad. And basically, we were going into the bathrooms at school, just like walking around, going to different bathrooms and just pranking people. Like, she would start like banging on the doors, being like, I need this so bad. Like, she was screaming it, like sobbing to people who didn't know her. So then we got this genius idea to go into the lunch bathroom, and she's gonna do it and then act like I was a victim and be like, she's gonna hit me across my arm. And this girl's in there and she watches it happen, and she like sprints out, like breathing really hard after she hits me. It's not even a hard hit, it's just like a slap, and I'm like laughing the whole time. Well, right afterwards, one of my best friend's friends go up to her and are like, this girl just ran up to me saying that like this girl got jumped in the bathroom and all these things, which was me. And at this point, we just laugh it off and just go back to class. While I'm in my last period, I get pulled out of class by a bunch of cops. Also, I got her suspended, my best friend. It's really embarrassing to get pulled out of class by a bunch of cops, and I get pulled onto the office, and they give me a paper and are like, hey, I need you to write down everything that happened. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I thought this was about a different incident that I had with the teacher the other day. So I was like, yo, why is this happening? This is already resolved and stuff. And then they were like, in the lunch bathroom. I start like automatically wheezing, and I'm just like, what? Like, you think that she was actually trying to fight me? And they were like, please write down your statement on the paper. They ain't taking me laughing. They ain't taking any of the jokes. I'm like, oh. So I start explaining to them. I'm like, no. This is all jokes. Like, I literally hit her too. Like, she's my best friend. We were just joking around. And they're like, please fill out the form. Please fill out the form. Like, write down your statement. And I'm like, So I write down on the paper. I think I have a photo of it. I'm literally like, she did not mean to hit me like that. It was just a joke. I'm perfectly fine. She's my best friend. No one was jumping me. But no, I ended up texting her and finding out that she got pulled onto the office too and got suspended for a week. So no matter what I did, that girl was suspended because she like slapped me on my arm, not even hard at all, when we were just like messing around. Like, it wasn't like a hard slap. It was like, you know, when you laugh and you just slap someone. That's literally what it was like. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.
It's time to get ready. At 10 p.m. While I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you how me and my ex-boyfriend met. Yes, this is the one who tried to get back together with me 4 times. So basically, it all started in 8th grade. I saw him for the first time, and like, he was the cutest boy I ever seen. This was in 2021, yeah. The thing is that he was homeschooled, so I just forgot about him. Then like a few months later, he transferred to my school and was in 2 of my classes. So we became like best friends. He liked this other girl, and then I helped him get with her, but she didn't like him back, so. Then like a few months later, he started to like me. I don't know what's going on here. But at the time, I liked this redhead boy who I chose over him. So I dated the redhead over the summer, but then the redhead moved away. And so in 9th grade, I saw him again, the first boy. And so his hair grew, and I don't know, something about boys with long hair, it just... So then I asked my friend, like, hey, can you email him, because he didn't have a phone. I was like, hey, can you email him to make sure that he still likes me before I go up to him? And like, apparently he still liked me over the summer. So like, we started to date. But then while we were dating, like, he wouldn't talk to me. He would just walk away from me. I would literally have to beg him to come up to me and talk to me. I was like, this is not gonna work. But we already planned to go to homecoming together. So I was like, let's just go, and then after that, we're done. So that was October. Fast forward to November. He was like, hey, I'm really sorry. Like, I'm better now. Like, let's date again. I was like, show me you can be better first. So everything was going good until one of his friends, who was also my friend, told me that he was just using me. Which, girl. So I was like, this is not gonna work. So we stopped talking again. So fast forward to January, he messaged me again. So then I was like, oh yeah, I forgive you. We can try again. And then the same friend told me that he called me a liar. What is there even to lie about? So I was like, we're done. And then fast forward to May of this year, he messaged me on school email and was like, man, I really messed up. He was like, I realized I didn't really get to know you before we started dating. Can we try again? Really? Really? So then I was like, I don't want to date you again, but we can try to be friends. He was like, okay, yeah, sure. So he walked me to my bus every day until the end of the school year. And then now, I don't even know, man. We have rehearsals for band in the summer. Sometimes he talks to me and sometimes he doesn't. I don't even know anymore. I can see that he's trying, but I don't know. Should I give him another chance? Should I give up on him? It'll be our 3rd year knowing each other, and I've turned down every guy because I still have hope for us.